Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Cause we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen.
That volume, guys. Here, I'll put the volume all the way up for you. 30 all the way up, guys. It's just that's their audio. Yeah, it doesn't go any higher.
At least on the mic, it's going pretty clear.
That's their production audio, guys. You'll notice when the commentators start talking, it gets real loud.
Yeah, I don't have mine up. I don't have my TV audio.
Someone trying to bet me some pesos on what? You're trying to bet some Gcash, dog, or what? You gonna bet some Gcash with me? Hey, how you gonna send me money, man? Shit. You gonna cash at me or what? I'll bet you some push-ups. I'll bet you some push-ups.
Yeah. About to go down. Oh, yeah.
Laban namin na maging aggressive siya sa laban para maganda yung laban. Kung sinong matutuwa.
Let's go, champ. Quadro Las. Yes, sir. Hanggang sa Pinas.
Pag tatakbo-takbo, yung mga fans natin, yung mga manonood, matutulog lang. Kaya siya una matulog hanggat maaga pa.
Okay, thanks, Casimero. Let's see that again. So you're not gonna run, right?
I have the volume all the way up, guys.
Maybe it's that rain in the background. Mm-hmm.
25,000 people in the house. Hit that like button, subscribe. Subscriber only mode.
23,000 in that joint.
Now, boxing fans here in Manila, let's bring out the challenger.
I'm over 25K, Gabe. I'm over 25, bro.
John
It's crazy.
Casimero.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I have the volume all the way up, guys. It will show you, look.
Hindi basta-basta ang kanyang pinagdaanan, kaya wag kumasta na siya ay pinaghinaan. Nilobyo ang balik na kamaong umaapoy, oras na parayang at bandera ng mga Pinoy. Siya si Casimero na galing pa sa Kabisayaan, kung saan nakilala ang lahi ng matatabang. Isinilang sa ormong at lumaki palaban, wala siyang inatrasan, lahat ay pinapanagan. Bawat suntok ng kamaong na may angas ng Pinas, pag kumatak na ang tubo, lalo pang lumalakas. Pagod hirap pinagdaanan, bago baki pagpuno, dugo at pawis ng puhunan sa napili niyang laro. Di ba't nalipid ang daanan niya at pinatunayan niya na hindi siya nawala sa laro ng palakasan. Marami pang humatak sa kanya pailalim, pero hindi nagtagumpay ang kanilang mga hiling. Mas matindi pa rin ang awit niya sa itaas, laging nagpapakumbaba at yun ang angas ng Pinas. Muling yayaligin ang mundo sa kanyang pagbabalik, nagbabagang kapauna sa pagsuntok ay sabik. Eto na ang pagbabalik ni Quadro Alas, tumabi lahat ng mga peking nag-aangas. Pinatunayan niya kung ano man siya kalakas, oras na parayangan ang bandera ng Pinas. Hindi basta-basta ang kanyang pinagdaanan, kaya wag kumasta na siya ay pinaghinaan. Nilobyo ang balik na kamaong umaapoy, oras na parayangan ang bandera ng mga Pinoy. Oras na kanyang pagbabalik, gugulatin ang mundo at muling maghahasik. Hinubog na panahon, buong-buo ang loob. Sino pa humarang sa harap niya ay itataob. Walang tigil sa ensayo, may laban man o wala. Yan ang tunay na matirigman, laging handa. Walang kinakatakutan kahit saan mang lugar. Mapatay ko ay buong loob pa rin siyang susugal. Yan ang tapang na... And now, ladies and gentlemen, may we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthems. Firstly, the national anthem of Namibia.
Stop.
And now, here to sing the Philippine national anthem, please welcome Rubilin Rivera.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagnilingning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwal, hatid pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng may mang-aapi, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Rubilin Rivera. Maraming salamat, Rubilin. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Konnichiwa, Nihonno, Minisan. Welcome, boxing fans watching live around the Philippines, in Japan, and around the world. We are coming to you today from the Okada, Manila, here in Parañaque City, Metro Manila, in the beautiful Philippines. As today, Treasure Boxing Promotions, in cooperation with Johnny Alorde Management International, present Double Championship Boxing. This championship bout is being sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization, President Francisco Paco Valcarcel, supervisor in charge at ringside, Tsuyoshi Yasukochi, physicians at ringside, Dr. Jose Rolando Rivera and Dr. Noel Napa, timekeeper at the
Yo, Quadrala Street Time World Champion. Please subscribe Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
Let's meet the judges scoring this bout at ringside on a 10-point must system. From Japan, Yuji Fukuchi. From the USA.
Hey guys, it's Lonita Donaire.
And it's Rachel Donaire.
Please like and subscribe Skywalker Boxing Channel.
Hit the like, subscribe, and a notification button. Keep it up, Skywalker. We'll be tuning in.
Okay, fight fans. It is that time. Okay, it is that time. It is fight time right here at the Okada, Manila. 12 rounds for the WBO featherweight, junior featherweight global championship. Now, let's meet the fighters. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner to my right tonight, wearing the white with lime green. He weighed in at 121.6 pounds. Fight record, 12 wins, 1 loss, 11 wins by knockout. He hails from Windhoek, Namibia, and he is the current WBO Junior Featherweight Global Champion. Let's give a warm Philippine welcome to Philippus Nghitumbwa. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner tonight, wearing white with the Philippine flag. He weighed in at 121.6 pounds. Fight record, 32 wins, 4 losses, 22 wins by knockout. He comes from Ormoc City, Leyte. He is the 3-time, 3-division world champion, Kabiliwan Marita Leyte, Philippines. Here is the one and only John Riel Casimero.
for 12 rounds. I've given you instructions in the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. May the best man win.
One king will be crowned this afternoon on a Saturday slugfest brought to you by Treasure Boxing Promotions in cooperation with Johnny Elorde Boxing. They are fighting for the WBO Junior Featherweight Global Championship. John Real, Cuadro Alas Casimero versus Philippos Energy Nghitumbwa, the defending champion. My name is James Velasquez, together with Rachel Donaire and Nonito Donaire Jr. as Casimero comes out aggressive to open the first round. Rachel, it is important to set the tone in a championship fight.
Yes, it is, and I think that John Real Casimero has done that, just that.
And Nonito, of course, you were slated to face this man, John Real Casimero. At this weight division, do you think this is a place where he can be more comfortable, stronger?
He looks strong. He looks very strong, and at the same time, he doesn't have to cut the weight that he had problems with in the bantamweight.
For the defending champion, Philippos Energy Nghitumbwa. That's a key term that we have to put out here. Energy. Yes, you're the defending champion, but you are fighting on your opponent's home soil.
John Real is allowing himself, Philippos Nghitumbwa, to feel his power early in this fight, and that is a very important aspect for his fighting style.
And Nghitumbwa undefeated since his professional debut, a unanimous decision loss. But Casimero looking to make a statement early, goes to the body that time.
I think an overhand and a body would be good for Casimero to land against Nghitumbwa. Nghitumbwa with the high guard coming in, but opens up when he punches.
Chin is up in the air. John Real can time it.
Coming up on a minute remaining in the opening round. Both fighters looking to trade early and often.
And we don't see this usually where Casimero is stepping back. Nghitumbwa is here to fight.
Well, let's remember that Filippo also does have that ability to switch. So let's see if he does change that in the second round.
Great point.
He slaps with those overhand, but I think it's the accumulation of punches that he does damage people or his fighters, opponents.
He's trying to protect himself with that shoulder.
Nghitumbwa.
I think John Real is looking for a big shot to land against Nghitumbwa.
So Nghitumbwa trying to unload with that right hand. Staying active with the jab as well. Casimero trying to go to the body, but met with that left hook counter by Nghitumbwa. And that ends a feel-it-out first round. And it's championship time over here at Okada.
Absolutely no Facebook Live or recording this live. We are monitoring anybody who is showing this live on their cell phone. You will be kicked out of the arena. You will not be allowed to stay. There is absolutely no showing it live to social media on your cell phone.
Welcome back to the Okada Manila Grand Ballroom as we take a look at some of the highlights in the opening round. Nonito, walk us through what you saw.
Well, in the beginning, Casimero was trying to impose his power, but Nghitumbwa came in actually with a lot of great defense to nullify a lot of the power that John Real let out.
Philippe is trying to establish that jab, keep John Real away.
And I think John Real, Casimero is looking for good timing to catch Nghitumbwa, knowing that his chin is up there when he does attack.
Champion, though. Yes, keeping that distance, but looking to be willing to trade if it came to it. As Casimero lands one up top. Wild punches now coming from Casimero.
Casimero trying to land the left also.
And Nghitumbwa is coming back every single time that Casimero throws those big shots.
Gotta watch out, Nonito, for that left hook counter that Nghitumbwa is throwing every time Casimero's opening up.
And I think that Filipos Nghitumbwa is looking for that overhand from Casimero, and that's why he has a high guard going into this fight to protect himself. But again, when he does goes in offense, it's when he is vulnerable for those big shots.
So far, Nghitumbwa the one pushing forward. Oh, big shot again by Nghitumbwa.
And again, this is something that you don't see with Casimero. Casimero usually is the one pressing forward in all the fights that we've seen him, majority of it.
Casimero looking to chop him down, has been going with that left hook to the body on multiple occasions already.
And I think that's what they need to do, is to break him down to the body to open up the top.
As you know, I always love the investment into the body early on.
And with Filipos Nghitumbwa jabbing and pressing forward, because the thing about pressure fighters like Casimero, who likes to throw wide shots, is to smother those punches. And he's doing the right thing by pressing forward with the high guard to smother the big shot from Casimero.
Under a minute remaining in the second round. Nghitumbwa, Nonito, has done a great job staying in front of John Riel, despite John Riel trying to dance away, step away, and that prevents him from creating like awkward angles.
That's correct, because he feels that inside he has the advantage because of John Riel's way of punching, which is a wide shot coming from John. Again, you can smother to lessen the impact.
Nghitumbwa looking to fire away after hearing the 10-second warning. Casimero again to the body. Let's see if that pays off towards the later rounds. Back in a moment.
Just a reminder, once again, no showing of the fight on your cell phone, on social media, live. It is absolutely prohibited. And we are monitoring those
Back inside the Okada Manila Grand Ballroom. And this is for the WBO Junior Featherweight Global Championship. Take a look at the highlights. Rachel, some observations you've had in the past two rounds.
I feel like
Everybody's
Nghitumbwa
prediction,
was
3 to
doing
5
amazing
rounds.
as far
Let's
as
see if it
controlling
happens.
the ring. The thing is, he's trying to set up that chopping right hand. It seems to me that it's more of a slap. It's very quick, but more of a slap. Even as his jab is his left hook is more of a slapping left hook.
What I see is coming into this fight, Casimero is very confident.
Yeah.
And whether it's overconfidence or just confident that he had, because I know he has a tremendous amount of power. And sometimes when you are confident, you tend to look past an opponent, you know. And with Nghitumbwa's coming in there with great certainty, and he's pressing forward with great defense and smothering John Riel's Casimero's punches.
John Riel bobbing, weaving, looking for an opening again. Ducks under and goes to the body.
Ooh. Great shot by Casimero.
Nice shot. There you go. I believe that's what John Riel was looking for.
And that body shot.
Crowd coming to life.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Nghitumbwa answers.
Come on, Casimero.
That's smart by Casimero, not getting too trigger happy. Oh, but Nghitumbwa connects.
And Nghitumbwa is just pressing and pressing, and it can be very tiring when you get fighters like that. And I think it's a similar fashion that another African fighter that fought John Uriel, which was to press with a heavy high guard.
Nghitumbwa again pressing the action, moving forward. But that combination by Casimero rocked the champion in this round.
And the thing about throwing a lot of punches is they tire you out a lot. And I think this is why Nghitumbwa is just on a high guard, hoping to tire Casimero down a little bit.
But with that high guard, he is exposing himself to those body shots that Casimero has been using.
And I think that Casimero should be using
I
those
got
body shots to
50,000
open
people
up
in
the
my
head,
chat
like I mentioned
room.
earlier.
The chat is just going crazy.
Under 30 seconds remaining in the third round. Bout scheduled for 12.
Great body shots by Casimero, and I think that's what he should focus more a lot. And of course, Nghitumbwa should be focusing on the jab and pressing forward like he has. But of course, with Casimero's style and punches, it's a dangerous territory.
Almost a simultaneous exchange. Another action-packed affair, and we'll be back for more.
I got 50,000 people in the chat. Hit that like and subscribe, guys.
Yo, Puerto Alas 3-time world champion. Please subscribe. Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
Paper, mask.
Overhand coming from Casimero. And I think, like Rachel said, investing in that body shot is going to be a big help for Casimero.
But John Riel.
He's ranging him. He's finding that distance so he can throw and unload that right overhand.
Oh, look at some.
Yes, Nghitumbwa is having a little bit fun with the crowd and more concerned with the crowd than fighting.
I think Casimero is doing a really good job by setting up with that jab, everything that he has power, rather than just keep throwing it without setting up. And right now he's throwing that jab, using that jab, stiff arming with the jab, and throwing an overhand or setting up the power shots. Good push.
I thought I saw it look like he was trying to kiss him in there. Might have. We would have to see that on the replay.
You never know.
Coming up on a minute and a half remaining in round number 4. Casimero looking to take more control in round number 4.
And I think he's controlling this round a bit more with setting up the jab and not allowing Nghitumbwa to press forward.
I was actually going to say I would love to see an uppercut right between the guard.
Right.
Oh, got tagged there by that left jab. Already.
Jab by Nghitumbwa and a little straight in there.
The champion staying active. Oh, good jab by Casimero as Nghitumbwa was stepping in.
And Casimero is doing a great job. Oh, setting up again with that jab and an overhand to land on Nghitumbwa. But he's fighting smart at this moment.
Oh, nice left hook by Nghitumbwa.
There's that
Good
body shot. Nghitumbwa still trying to do that chopping right.
I think this is a really good look for Casimero, setting up the jab and throwing the overhand and the body along with it as well.
Let's see if those investment shots make those hands drop. Round number 4 in the books. We'll be back for more.
Yo, Cuatro Alas 3-time world champion. Please subscribe Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Nghitumbwa on air. Please like and subscribe. Skywalker Boxing Channel.
Some of the highlights in round number 4 in this championship bout between John Riel Casimero of the Philippines and Philippus Nghitumbwa, defending champion from Namibia. Nonito, walk us through again what you saw in that previous round.
Well, the body shot was definitely something that he invested on in that round. And the jab, while not just throwing big shots, but he was actually setting up his big shot behind the jab.
If you're just joining us again, my name is James Velasquez. I'm third wheeling actually with Nonito and Rachel Donaire, but always a pleasure to see you guys. Obviously, Rachel, now that we're towards the middle rounds, are you hoping to see the results of those investment shots that you've seen from Casimero?
Yes, I definitely am. And the thing is that Nghitumbwa, he is trying to keep him at a distance, but John Casimero is doing a good job of circling around the ring, bobbing and weaving.
And using those jab behind to throw those big shots. Again, body shots, investing in those body shots.
Casimero sort of a wait and bait. Okay, body, you can do it from a mile away. Those shots you can hear from Rojas Boulevard.
One thing that Casimero does have is a heavy hand.
Another one. This time going up top with the left hook.
Subscribe to Mike Biggs Boxing,
Trying to
guys.
throw anything out there.
G5 Gabe.
Oh!
It's John Riel Casimero with the right hand. He's been trying to land that. See, this is the same one that he was doing earlier, but the other ones, John Riel was able to slip.
I think that Casimero needs to go back into the jab, or even just putting that jab out there in front of Nghitumbwa's face.
You got to give it to Nghitumbwa. He's taking these shots pretty well.
I was just going to point that out, yeah.
100%. You got to give it up to him. Those shots from Casimiro's are very devastating, and yet Nghitumbwa is taking them, especially those body shots and the overhands from Casimero.
Oh, 1-2.
I heard that
Nghitumbwa.
one.
Yeah. Look at them trying to trade body shots.
Yes,
and then
body
switch
for
it
body.
up.
Body for body.
Ooh. But notice, Nonito, that every time Casimero lands to the head, to the body, you see the defending champion answer back with a 1-2 or a 1-2-3. Oh, nice
overhand.
Nice.
That's exactly what Casimero has been waiting for.
Oh!
Yeah.
Casimero!
Saved by the bell in this one.
Shit.
What an explosive end to round number 5.
Saved by the bell, and will be able to recover for 1 minute. Let's see if that affects him in the next round.
paper, mask.
You're going crazy, man.
Round number 6 about to start from inside the Okada Manila Grand Ballroom in John Casimero. Rachel, what a finish to the previous round.
Yeah, and you know, it's sometimes disheartening for a fighter like when you put in all that work in that round and they get away with it. John Real
He went out.
was down on the
down.
mat, getting counted. His legs are wobbling. Is he going to come towards the ref?
And the defending champion has been knocked down.
They're
Casimero.
allowing it to go.
Casimero going in for the kill.
Casimero going for the kill.
He's trying to get the distance to be able to hit him.
Nghitumbwa was out.
Covering up. Trying to hit him with that. He's trying to save right now by holding John Real Casimero.
He's wobbly. He's wobbly, Nonito.
He's just one punch away. Just one punch away. I think an uppercut will do this one.
John Real just needs to get that distance to be able to fire his shot.
Oh, look at him. Look at
He's
him. Almost
reaching.
out on his feet. Almost out on his feet.
He's reaching in to try to clinch John Real from hitting him. He tries to get a left hook in. And the barrage of punches that John Real is throwing.
The champion just swinging for dear life.
His right leg is out. It's barely bending the knee.
He is just a punch away. And he has no more power.
We still have half of the round left.
He has no legs. He's barely keeping himself up.
But how can Casimero capitalize, Nonito?
Again, just using that jab, push him off with it, and then going through in between those shots or in between those hands.
Use feints, get him to react, and then wherever that opening is, take it.
Another big shot.
Nghitumbwa's about to go down again.
But I think the champ is
that was a good body shot.
Casimero has to capitalize here. A minute remaining. Let's go, John Real. His corner is yelling. The defending champion looking to stay on his feet.
His legs are locking out, though. His balance is off. He's trying to survive the last 50 seconds of round 6.
Give it to the defending champion. The toughness to stay on his feet.
Good shot. And I think those body shots, he needs to work more on those shots. And then coming in underneath in the middle of Nghitumbwa's hands.
But Nonito, of course, you don't want to punch yourself out. You don't want to gas out.
Of course.
Nghitumbwa with a 1-2. Trying to keep him away with a jab. 20 seconds left in round 6.
He's probably going to survive this.
Unbelievable. That's a lot of heart coming from Nghitumbwa after getting hit by a big shot that Casimero threw.
Well, Casimero can't be careless. He is saved by the bell.
Wow.
Give it to the champion. What toughness, what grit, what heart. We'll be back for more.
World Champion, please subscribe Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
All right, Nonito, walk us through the sequence.
I think going into this, Nghitumbwa was very confident in beginning the round. Then he got hit with that left hook and he went out and he was very hurt.
Unfortunately for Cuatro Alesta, he wasn't able to capitalize and finish the job.
I was surprised. Nghitumbwa got up.
I don't think anyone thought he was going to get up from that.
And here we go, round number 7.
All right, did he get his legs back underneath him? Philippus in the last round had very wobbly legs. Couldn't establish his balance.
Now Nghitumbwa's throwing jab, trying to feint that he is okay. Because I know for sure when you get hit, it doesn't recover that fast.
I was just about to ask you that. Like how long or how short is the recovery time when you get hit by a bomb like that?
Especially coming from Casimero with the heavy hand. I was surprised he was able to get up. And I know that will last him till tomorrow or even the whole week.
Oh, but Casimero, though, getting tagged. Can't be careless again. I saw him taking deep breaths, Rachel, in his corner.
Well, sometimes you get so over excited that you're throwing so much power, and I think that's what he was trying to do because it was only a punch away from the previous rounds.
He put in a lot of work last round.
You just got to keep on pushing and working. Come on. They're getting late.
Trying to measure him
with their jab. Keep working his body.
Nghitumbwa throwing that long-range jab, trying to get the distance this time around.
He gonna drop. He's late.
Also trying to keep John Real Casimero away from him.
Working his body.
John Real needs to cut the distance again and be able to be on the inside so he would be able to land more of his punches. His distance, not
He still don't have his legs. If you notice how he's hopping, he still doesn't have his legs.
I actually believe that if John Real moves around the ring more, utilizes the ring more, it will be extremely hard for Nghitumbwa to follow him at this point. His legs do not look right.
You're absolutely correct on that. Lateral movement would be the key, and shifting away.
Did that body shot just hurt him?
I mean, there's the last one when he was hurt, he got hit with a good body shot. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's hurt with that body shot.
Although that left jab connecting for the defending champion, Nghitumbwa. Now looking to load up that overhand right again.
Definitely Nghitumbwa is here to fight.
Oh, clean shot.
John Real Casimero has to be careful in those exchanges. You don't want to be at the tail end of his jab. You know that if you're at the tail end of the jab, you're going to be right there for his second hand.
Absolutely.
Under 30 seconds remaining, round number 7.
Who would have known he would survive that shot? Here we are ending another round, but at any moment, then John Real can land another shot like that can totally end the fight.
Big swing and a miss there for Casimero. 10-second warning, round number 7. Casimero looking to push towards the ropes.
Nonito apparently called it.
Got 62,000 people in here. Hit that like and subscribe to Skywalker Boxing.
Yo, Puerto Alas 3-time world champion. Please subscribe, Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinihintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
Highlights in round number 7. Again, a world championship bout between John Real Casimero challenging. Already saw one knockdown in this fight already.
A devastating one at that.
Now, 2 rounds after that knockdown, is that enough time, Nonito, for the defending champ to recover?
I mean, he's recovering really well because he's trained for this, but at any moment, he can go down and he won't get up if he gets hit with those shots again.
Nice combination by John Real. Nice body shot again.
Now, Rachel, you see him setting up those power shots.
Exactly. And that's what we needed him to do. You can't just throw it at just whenever without there actually being a target to hit. You waste energy like that. You get tired.
And that's something that you do get excited over, especially if you have power behind it. You just forget to set up at times, especially hurting Nghitumbwa the way he did early on.
Granted the toughness, though, and the heart of Philippus Nghitumbwa, staying on his feet, surviving, and looking to thrive in round number 8.
John Real looking for setting his big shot again, while Nghitumbwa now is coming back and being confident.
Oh, nice shot there. You can see also, Rachel, Casimero is rolling
Yes.
Those punches.
Exactly. So every single time that he that Nghitumbwa
done. But there is a technique to a lot of things in boxing.
Nghitumbwa getting worn for a back of the head.
Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Heavy
General
shots.
going. Nghitumbwa.
Oh, nice shot by John Riel.
Nice. Set him up, John.
Oh, good straight by Nghitumbwa.
They were both throwing it straight, while both rights. Straight from Nghitumbwa, an overhand for General that missed.
10-second warning. Nghitumbwa connects with that right hand.
Jab, jab straight. He's actually doing a great job by setting everything up behind his jab.
Oh!
Oh! Wow, he survives it again.
He almost got again. Ooh. He almost got again, y'all. I almost got again. Hold on, I'm about to put it back on. Then he almost got caught again.
Entering the deep waters of this championship bout. We were talking off the air. No need to racial. How lucky can you get? Towards the end, another rocking combination by Casimero.
And he was able to have it just right at the end where now he had 1 whole minute to recover and John Casimero wasn't able to follow up on anything.
Oh, General Casimero with the body hook, and that landed the last hook.
That's crazy,
I think Nghitumbwa is just going for broke right now. And at the same time, Real is trying to go for the same thing to stop this fight.
Nice body work.
Like you said, those body shots.
Casimero again just closing the gap here, but cannot be careless.
Nghitumbwa slips on the QR code.
Philippus, you have to point your camera, not step on it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice combo. Rushing in, leaving himself open. Has to be careful. In case Casimero
65,000 people in the house. Hit that like and
Oh,
subscribe.
nice shot. But I guess he was rolling with it still. Talking about Casimero.
This guy has a lot of energy. Nghitumbwa.
Yeah.
Energy Nghitumbwa.
That's why he's
Nice body
Beautiful
shot
body
by John
shot.
Real.
That's a beautiful body shot. You can hear it from all the way back here.
Yeah. A minute and a half remaining, round number 9.
That exact same way that John Real keeps rotating to the left side, like I said.
Oh.
Nice shot by John Real Casimero. Tied
Good
up.
counter.
We have half of the round again left. Let's see what happens.
John Real catching his breath a little bit.
Man, he got saved by the bed.
Definitely he needs to play behind that jab like he has to set up the big shot. You know, again,
I got 50
being so excited about things,
Hit the
it
subscribe.
can tire you out.
They said you're enjoying this and you can see it clearly.
Especially every shot that you throw are power
Favorite,
shots.
subscribe. If you don't do nothing else, subscribe and hit the like button.
Casimero trying to bait him with that heavy movement.
Yeah.
Body shot again.
Again.
I believe they'll pay off in a bit.
You saw Nghitumbwa take a really big, deep breath.
Yes.
when they broke that clinch, yeah?
Yes.
The referee breaking up the fight right away to keep the action going.
3 rounds to go. And again, another furious finish.
Quarter Alas 3-time world champion. Please subscribe Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
A lot of ruthless aggression in this championship bout between John Real Casimero and the defending champion, Philippus Nghitumbwa.
You know, as you noticed in the last round at the end, also, Casimero lands a big shot.
It's always towards the end, Donita and
Yes.
Rachel.
Exactly. I'd rather want to see him set up shots earlier and of course have that happen. We did have that happen when he first knocked him down though.
Oh, that overhand almost landed. That would have been the end of the night.
The day, we're still in the afternoon.
That's very true. The end of the afternoon.
Double left uppercut by Casimero, trying to break through, blitz through that defense.
Caught his ass.
Nghitumbwa pressing for distance for his power is when he can be very devastating. But if you smother those punches, it can take a lot less shot or body shots again. And you keep calling that body shots.
It's a beautiful body shot.
That's your perfect. That's your favorite punch, though, is the body shot.
Well, and you have to. I mean, the way that Nghitumbwa is throwing, he's throwing his jab. He's leaving the left side of his body open. Of course, it's going to be easy for John Real to be able to take advantage of that hole.
And I'm pretty sure that that's something that they focused on during training camp, watching film if they have resources to do so, to research on their opponent's playing style or fighting style.
That's interesting that you say that because we were trying to find fight tape on him, and it was actually quite difficult.
Yeah, it was very difficult.
There might have been like maybe 2 that we saw, and most of them were highlights, not full fights.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So let's see if that has been something that they've observed during the course of the fight. In a minute coming up in round number 10.
Casimero just taking a break in this round. But don't be fooled. One shot can end it all from Casimero.
I feel like every time you say that, that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's like a foretelling.
You can hear Casimero's corner. That's in Bisaya saying sumbag.
Punch.
He's doing the haymaker. He's going to be knocked out.
The champion, though, remaining active. Consistently throwing that jab and following up.
Yep, keeping that jab out there. He's trying to keep him away, trying to keep him at bay. And like I said, once he throws that jab and he can touch you, he knows that that right hand is going to be able to land. Or we can assume that if John Real stood there, he would be able to land. But we do know that John Real has been rolling the correct direction.
Yes.
Nice body shot to end the round.
Last 2 rounds when we come back.
Nice. 69,000 people in the house. Hit that like button and subscribe, guys.
Yo, Quarter Alas 3-time world champion. Please subscribe Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
Every time he fight, we're going to bring it to you.
Entering the deep waters of this championship bout, round number 11. Bout scheduled for 12. We take a look at the corner of the defending champion and the challenger.
Both are going to have to dig deep at this point. Nghitumbwa, of course, had met the mat once. Both have to be careful. Nghitumbwa has to definitely be careful.
Championship rounds. 11 round.
Here we go. Oh, Casimero gets hit as he was trying to rush in.
With the left hook, yes.
I think Casimero might just need to put on the little break to just slow down a little bit and then go all out in the last round.
Wow. Okay. Nghitumbwa is having a little bit too much fun in that ring.
Now, will Casimero treat that as poking the bear?
I was going to ask that. Was that a bad idea? The thing is, like I've always said, whenever things like that happen, if you lose your focus and you go out of emotion and anger more than your game plan, it could work against you. But there's other people that when they get mad, it gives them more laser focus. Just depends on the individual for sure.
The referee falls off.
Were they supposed to start counting
No,
the rest?
Had the referee count himself. So I think that you're right about that, though. Like, for instance, the Muhammad Ali-George Foreman fight, Ali was just pressing mentally into George Foreman, and George Foreman was pissed off going into the ring, and he people thought he was going to do and take Muhammad Ali out, but guess what? He tired himself out.
Yeah.
Tumba is still trying to keep John Real Casimero at bay. Pushing and pulling around in the ring.
You got to give him credit for staying on his feet after that knockdown earlier.
Surprisingly. I'm still surprised by it.
John Real trying to throw bombs. Nghitumbwa is answering back with small shots here and there.
He's actually turning and punching for each counter that he does.
Nghitumbwa is trying to land a shot of his own. John Real does a great job of slipping, rolling underneath those punches, moving around the ring. So then he's not just a sitting target for Nghitumbwa. He's going to make him work for it. Nghitumbwa tries to give some body shots of his own to John Real Casimero. John Real Casimero responds back.
You know, in 2019, Nonito, I covered John Real's fight in Cebu, and he looks like a better, more disciplined fighter today compared to that time I last saw him.
He's definitely learned a lot.
That QR code is...
The QR code is
a slippery thing. Can someone... I think they're asking for a mop or just a towel?
Yeah, they're just trying to say, clean this up.
Okay, so we're going to judge who cleans it better. John Real Casimero's side or Nghitumbwa's side? So we're going to judge who cleans it better. The only problem with those logos that are that big.
Yeah. Oh, another furious exchange. Casimero firing away.
Oh, Casimero.
Trying to end the round or end the fight.
Wow.
We have one more round left.
Shout out to Nemuel Ipagire Bolgarana.
Yo, Cuatro a las 3-time world champion. Subscribe now, let's go.
It is one more round between Ultimate Boxing Glory and Defeat. And our two warriors have given us a show. Will that knockdown and accuracy score the win in the championship for John Real Casimero, or will the toughness, activity, and heart of Philippus Nghitumbwa, the defending champion, be enough for him to retain his title?
Well, this is it. This is it. They're gonna go in there, and it's gonna be like the first round for John Real Casimero.
John Real Casimero comes out already swinging. Was able to roll under everything that Nghitumbwa tried to keep him off.
He's trying to corner him now.
Ranging him with his left hand and then firing off with his right.
And Casimero, it actually looks fresh in this round.
Big shot up top. But he counters.
Tries to hit John Real with a right of his own. Misses. But he got out of the corner.
Again, the heart of this champion, Rachel Indonito.
He definitely came in to fight, that's for sure.
I don't think he was going to come to the Philippines to give his belt away, so I give him complete respect and applause for coming to another country, the opponent's country, and standing on his feet. If you're going to take the belt away from me, you're going to have to fight me for it. That's what he's made it.
The adjustment, Rachel Indonito, after getting hurt, decided to box from a distance because earlier he was trying to trade with Casimero.
That's right. You know, with him being in tremendous shape. Oh, Casimero. They're just going at it.
There's always that puncher's chance.
100%.
Yes, and you have to remember that Nghitumbwa has 11 KOs to his 12 wins as well.
Warning.
Nghitumbwa coming in.
50 seconds left. Can John Real do it?
The defending champion still looking spry. Oh.
Was in the back of the head. What will the referee say?
You need to stop the time. Put the
That
time back
has
on.
been happening throughout the rounds, though. This is not something that's new. It's more so the fact that it was, they gave him a 1-point deduction for back of the head shot.
Now will the defending champion go for broke knowing that there was a point deduction?
And he has a knockdown against him as well.
Yeah.
He's upset at the referee.
10 seconds in the final round.
Rules that a slip. And
We go the distance.
the end of the fight, we will see if the point deduction, in addition to a knockdown, gives the decision to John Real Casimero when we return.
All right, guys. Who do you guys got? I got Casimero washing them.
Yo, 4 alas 3-time world champion. Please subscribe, Skywalker Boxing Channel. So, ano pa hinintay nyo? Mag-subscribe na. Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Melissa. Hey guys, it's Melissa Donaire. Please like and subscribe Skywalker Boxing Channel.
We go the distance in this championship bout between John Real Casimero and Philippus Nghitumbwa.
As we wait for the decision, I do want to say a big thank you to Treasure Boxing Promotions in cooperation with Johnny Alordi Boxing here at Okada in the beautiful.
All right, shout out to Treasure Boxing Promotions, A-Sign
It's great to see
Boxing.
events come
Shout out
back
to
after
Fight
such
TV.
a long time with
Shout out to
pandemics and
all
everything,
the
and people coming out
subscribers.
and enjoying and
Hello to
supporting the
70,000
sport, and of
people
course
now.
the
Shout out
fighters that
to
they
the
love.
Philippines. I stayed up all night for you guys to bring you this fight. It's 3:36
That was
in
a
the morning.
tremendous fight.
Right
Jair
after this fight, I'm
Casimero
gonna end this live.
showing
Please
his
hit that
power,
like and
and
subscribe, guys.
Nghitumbwa
Much
showing
respect to
his
everybody
grit
coming in the
and his
house.
heart.
Mahalakita to all the Filipinos, the Japanese. I even had people from Philippines, Nambia coming in. So shout out to everybody.
Global Championship.
Nghitumbwa did a great job of
Nghitumbwa's
staying with his
tough.
game plan. Their whole
He
team
had him
believed that
shook,
the
and
game plan was to stay behind the jab and follow up with the overhand right. He of course he made mistakes along the way, and it cost him. And John Real was able to capitalize on it. In addition to the back of the head call, the point deduction, that's something that he was doing throughout the fight.
thank you
It's not
guys.
something
Thank
that
you guys for coming
landed
in.
per se, but the way that he throws that punch, it wraps around almost to end up hitting the opponent's back of the head. I think he's stressing. I'm
That was a
looking at
good
him right
dominant
now. He doesn't
performance by
look too happy.
Casimero.
His
Shout out to
corners
Steven Lunas, look at
hugging
Rugby
him
Boy.
and consoling him,
Kuya
but we don't know
Ludes.
what the ruling is
Shout out
just
to
yet.
Team
I feel
Casimero.
like Nghitumbwa believes that it might go to John Real Casimero.
Well, the thing that we got to give up to as well, give credit to is Casimero has actually shifted his game plan from pressing forward to using the jab or setting up his big shot behind the jab.
Well, as we wait for the decision, we'll have a word from our sponsors. Back in a moment.
Let's put our hands together for two warriors giving it all up right here in the ring. From the Okada, Manila, here in Parañaque City, Metro Manila, Philippines. 12 rounds of exciting boxing. We go to the scorecard, and we have a unanimous decision. Judge Yuji Fukuchi
Leah Batista.
114.
Pinoy Pride.
Martino Redona and Edward Ligas both see the bout 116 to 110, all for the winner by unanimous decision. And the new
Congratulations, John Real Casimero. That Joseph flying the flag. Nice.
Two of the sweetest words in boxing, and new. Congratulations, John Real Casimero Donito. Again, that knockdown. Let's forget about the point deduction for just
Congratulations,
a moment.
Casimero.
That knockdown was a statement.
Good effort, Nghitumbwa.
100%. That knockdown was the one that really carried the momentum for him.
Let's see what the
in
next
getting
fight.
this fight,
Ranked fifth in
getting the
WBO,
victory for this fight.
8th in the WBC.
I think
He's
it
gonna
really
rise. He's
did
gonna elevate him.
put a question in Nghitumbwa's mind if he can survive the rest of the fight. And so he played it more safe than anything. No, but congratulations to John Real Casimero. If you've been following his career, it has been a little rocky for the last couple years, 1 to 2 years. And he came back fighting Rio Agaho and got a knockout in round 2. You have there in the ring standing with him, Jose De La Cruz, flew in from the United States just to witness John Real win this afternoon.
Yeah, De La Cruz is with them.
So,
boxer from Namibia, Philippus Nghitumbwa, for an incredible effort. And of course, your new champion from the Philippines, John Real Casimero.
Congratulations, Cuadro Las, Team Casimero. Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to Nambia. Shout out to everywhere everybody's at. You guys are all over, man. Shout out to all the Pinoy people, man. All the Filipino brothers and sisters. Thank you guys for coming in.